Good morning, traders. It is January 20th. It's Tuesday. Currently in negative gamma, trading micro NAS. Looking at price trading around 25 to 20. We've got a put support all the way down to 2500. We've bounced off the GEX 8, which is the following GEX level above the put support, sitting at 25,200. We've tagged it quite a few times now. Made the attempt to cross over the 7, the GEX 7 at 25,250, potentially break past to get to the GEX 10 at 25,300, but failed about halfway through. Turned back around. Now we've been consolidating between GEX 7 and GEX 8, looking a little closer to GEX 8 because we've got more tags on that line. What does that mean? Price in negative gamma moves a lot more rapid, bleeds straight through to levels a little faster, so we all know from put support, I'm not trying to particularly short into it because it's a little riskier because I'm expecting reaction from the put support to buy up. But if we see a good enough opportunity from the 200, that's a whole 200-point gap. I can definitely capitalize on something, trail a stop if we're going in for shorts, and then just try and get it as close to put support as possible. If we're looking at longs, I do want to see us clear the GEX 7 retest and then confirm. With the retest, I'd be getting in with a partial, and then I'd fully enter in with the rest on the confirmation, expanding from the GEX 7 into the GEX 10. So that's looking like my option for long. Short, I'd really want to see us break back below the 200, retest, potentially sweep this previously made low at 181. Yeah, we shall see what we can get. Yeah, guys, not much to do other than wait for the next 2 minutes for market to open. We're starting to see a little pump into the GEX 7. So, I go ahead and unmute, put the boys back on. But that is your conditions for the day. Let's have a great day. Muchachos, ya tienen sus escenarios por el día. Word. I've got my long and my short conditions. Just a break. Happy market open. Let's pump. Will we tag the 300s? Yep. Full expansion out. Below the 1-day min. Makes sense for price to be wanting to push up. So, push anything crazy. No, get back down. Take my 100 bucks. All right, how do you want to expand from here? Buy up 4 more.
Good morning.
Morning, Bubba. Yeah, I'm in a long from 250, but I'm only in with one contract. Ah, shoot. Take the 200 block. All right.
You going for 400?
Nah, I clipped at 350. Took
Yeah,
200 bucks.
not a bad way to start the day, huh?
No, sure. Ain't no complaints. Not a single one.
How many accounts?
6.
That's a great way to start the day.
That was funny. Sorry. I was more pressed about the fact that I knew it was negative gamma, so I knew we were going to be jumpy, and I didn't size up a little bit. Like I told myself I was going to size up a little more, and instead of going in with one contract, I'd go in with two and then fill the rest. So instead of doing 1 and 4, I do 2 and 3 with the fill in.
Gotcha.
But I'll keep that in mind for the next trade I take if I take another one today, which I probably won't,
This
but
is this. I like for me. This is where I would be done already if I was in your
in my shoes.
shoes. Yeah, I'd be like, yep, done.
Well,
Take that shit and
I'm definitely more keen on not opening another trade. I am wanting to stay till 10 just because I did see, and actually I called Sergio before this and I meant to mention it to him, but I got distracted. I don't know if you guys saw it on the news. It's saying like opinion on tariffs again, and I'm pretty sure we had that
uh-huh.
last week, if I'm not mistaken. So this is just a reprint of last week because what was it? Who? I don't know if it was. Yeah, I've got a 10 a.m.
So
Supreme Court opinion on tariffs being tentative.
okay,
I remember last week when that happened. It was not fun.
where are we right now? We at this. We're not quite back at X7 yet.
I see us wanting to keep expanding upwards though, because
Yeah,
1 day
I
min
mean,
being above us, I think we're gonna get above the 400. It's just a matter of who's holding for it and who's not.
look, we have a 50% retracement right now,
Yeah.
right? It just tapped in on what Gex 10 again.
hmm Got 77
Yes.
orders sitting at 250, but if this bounces and orders follow on the upside, this can print above 300 and we start to see orders form at 300. I'm gonna like it because that should be stop orders. I want to see
See,
if this get above
right
320.
now, right now I'm using this. I'm just paper trading right now
Uh-huh.
because I'm theorizing. I'm using the GEX level in conjunction with my ORB system,
Uh-huh.
right? So it already hit its 5 minute high at 351 or whatever, right?
Hmm.
And now it's pulled back a little more than 50%. Didn't get all the way back down to GEX 7, has hit GEX 10 and is trying to pull back up. So my theory here is that it's going to go for the 400,
Yeah.
right? So for the 1 day min.
I'd even stretch it as far as getting to Gex 1 just because it's one of the most volatile gamma levels.
Yeah,
Because we're still
it's
negative all the way up until 25,700. We're negative. So
right,
orders
right.
push fast. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a load sitting up at around 400 with the 1 day min because that's where they're hedging and they need price to stay above that by the end of the day. Um, we'll see. I mean, I get the feeling 10 a.m. news might be the catalyst to get it back above all of this, potentially pushing towards Gex 1, and if we get past it, we might see a break upwards of it wanting to get into positive gamma for tomorrow. You know, the more we talk about this, the more I'm keen on not taking another trade.
Yeah, look at that. It
I,
turned around. It's about to get back to GEX 7.
I don't pick up orders.
I mean, you have on the heat map, you have the most right there.
I want to see if those at 280 are trailing or if they're spoofing. Based on the way it's formed on Bookmap, it looks like that could be a ceiling. The order's at 280 since it just broke
280,
that
yeah,
level.
I was looking at that.
Yeah, wait for a break. But 250's holding tight. Let's see how it reacts at 280.
Yeah, we'll see if it holds up through this right now. Oh, here we go. We're looking at a barcode.
Mhm.
No, they're all waiting on the news.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
You
I
got
said
yourself a out there.
fake consolidation.
So, I mean, look at it. It hit the 5 minute range, right? And then boom, inside the range.
Yeah. I mean, in all fairness, it was ranging Gex 7, Gex 8 all morning.
Yeah, yeah.
I was surprised with how quickly it expanded up to Gex 10 off the open. Well, surprised, no, caught off guard.
Ooh, wow, there's really just not enough buyers.
No. Well, let's see if it clears this 350. It's gotta clear 330 first, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Make it easy on myself. Come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
One of the bases loaded, ready to swing. Right now, at the rate I'm going, because I'd back myself up with my FFN account, I've crossed the buffer by mañana, hopefully. All I need is 270 bucks tomorrow. Not to say that's exactly what I'm hunting for, but that's definitely doable in a singular trade. So hopefully tomorrow we get to be celebrating. Pretty happy fight today.